Today's video is brought to you by fucking America! Hell yeah, y'all. Keep it fucking American. Goddamn right. What is up? We are back with another freaking Skol fruit review. And I'll tell you what, I'm tits excited, not for the dip, but for the freaking mud jug. I got us the frick Keep America American roadie. Peace through superior firepower. Y'all can go over to mudjug.com and get yourself one. But I would like to tell y'all something. Not only did I get a freaking mud jug, I also got two more can lids that will be adding to the can lid collection. Right now, I'm using the Confederate camo can lid from Mud Jug. And then we got the Second Amendment. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed, with a freaking M16 down there. And we got the Chris Dips 1 Pack Dips Spit can lid. Alright y'all, today we are doing not American at all, but Skol freaking Berry. Yeah, not American. If I wanted, I really like, if I wasn't in the middle of these reviews, I would have freaking got a can of Copenhagen Snuff strictly to spit America first into this mud jug. But unfortunately, I don't have Copenhagen Snuff. And I'm in the middle of a dip review, and I have like 12,000. I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 different cans of dip open right now. It's ridiculous. But, whatever. Not here nor there. We're doing Skol freaking Berry for our dip review today. If y'all see in the back, I got the basic white roadie right there. That came for free. If you don't know, mudjug.com, you get yourself a limited edition roadie for $39.95, or Mud Jug, and you get a choice of a free basic, which is just a solid color, red, blue, white, black, and yellow, I think, are the only 5 colors. But you can get a roadie or the classic Mud Jug. So head on over there to mudjug.com and get yourself one. Alright y'all, let's crack this freaking can. To start off with the presentation, it looks like something my 12-year-old, not even 12, my 1-year-old daughter would dip if she was dipping. It smells like candy. Like this dip is candy. I mean, I know a lot of y'all probably watch Outlaw and you're like, oh, it's gotta suck. Outlaw hates it. He has a bad experience with it. Now, I'm not saying I like Skol Berry, because I don't, but it is not horrible, and I will get into why in the review. Now, I just packed my freaking can. I hope you packed your freaking can. Grab yourself a freaking pinch of dip. I'm probably gonna do a fatty because I had some pizza for dinner, and always gotta have a fatty after pizza. So grab yourself a nice size pinch. Oh yeah, that's nice. That is a nice dip. Cheers, boys. Woo! Alright. Whoo, that's fruity. Like I said, mud jug of the day. Keep America American mud jug. Peace of superior firepower. It's the roadie. Keep it fucking American, ladies and gentlemen. Get the shirt on kagear.com, mudjug at mudjug.com. And now it's time to freaking spit. First spit. We're about to take her freaking virginity. That's freaking nice. Alright, so start off with the appearance. Like I said, it looks like the kind of thing you would get, like my beef jerky can that I have in the collection, just because I think it's funny. It's kind of like this. This is basically candy. Very weak. I already know that. I'll tell you that right off the bat. Weak. I don't know how you can get a buzz unless you do the full damn can anyway. But some people might react differently. Now, I will say, it's kind of cool looking. I like the purple on it. It's not a super girly purple, but it's weird to see purple on a dip can, you know. And the sides are actually, my camera doesn't really show it, but they're more of a faded purple, so it's kind of pinkish, whereas the top is a darker purple. So, something to keep in mind if you don't want your friends to make fun of you. Put your Skol Berry in a Copenhagen can, because then you'll look cool. And then, you know, you'll be like, this is snuff, I swear. Why does it smell like berries? Because I said so, bitch. You know, fuck them. But, can looks just like the rest of them. It's got the freaking hexagons, and it's the color of, I guess, berry. I don't know what berry it's supposed to be. It just says berry on the can. So, you know, whatever there. I don't freaking know what the actual, really trying to show my shirt a little bit. I love this shirt. So I don't know exactly what berry it's supposed to be. The rest of the can looks exactly the same, just a different color. Set that off to the side. Freaking talk about the dip a little bit. It is more moist. I'll show that, actually. It's a little bit more moist, but not much. It's a little bit more moist than the Skol Apple and Skol Citrus, and I like that about it just because I don't like the dry ass dips. So I'm pretty happy about the fact that it's a little bit more moist. It pinches really well, like it's very stringy. So that's a good thing to have. I like when I dig in and try to get a pinch and then like a bunch comes off and I have to scrape it. That's my favorite because sometimes I'm like, I don't feel like scraping it and I have to throw a hog leg in my freaking lip. But it's very stringy and it's, you know, it's not too bad of a flavor. I mean, it's not something I enjoy dipping just because it's kind of like the Seneca soda. Like it's not a bad dip, it's just weird because it's root beer in your mouth. Well, this is like literally like you have candy in your mouth, and I can't think of what candy it is. Like, yeah, you're like, oh, I know that person or whatever off a movie, but I can't remember his name. It's kind of like that. So I can't think of what the candy is. If I could, I'd freaking tell y'all. But anyway, so let this thing juice for a little bit and we'll talk about something. I'll tell you, y'all, I'm in a very good mood for a good reason. So I love the inside of new mud jugs. It smells horrible because of berry though. Anyway, so y'all, if y'all watch my SKOAL Citrus review, you know I bought a new vehicle yesterday. I got a 2016 Chevy Equinox. Well, I got a call from the dealership saying they might have had a better offer for me. So I was like, all right, what scam's going on? What's about to happen? You know, I don't know much about buying cars, but I do know a little bit of tactics that I read online. So I started Googling, what could this mean? You know, and there's all this, oh, your loan could have fell through and you didn't actually get it. They just lied to you and said you're approved. And they're going to tell you that they sold your old car that you traded in, so you have to get another used vehicle and they'll rip you off on it, blah, 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 or they'll just charge you more interest, etc., etc. And I was like, well, shit, what am I about to walk into? So I did some research and I walked into it and I read through everything. It actually turned out he really did have a better deal for me, which I'm very excited about. My monthly payments dropped quite a bit, which is great because I mean, more money every month is more money in my pocket for yearly spending, which is good. I always like to have more money. And I had a bunch of coverages that came with the new vehicle that I had to pay for separately on the loan because the one bank wouldn't give me it or whatever. For whatever reason, my age was a big deal to them, and this specific bank was like, we don't care about his age, his credit's fine, so let's do it. And they added it in, and it ended up being cheaper anyway. So of course I went with that. Yeah, I'm excited though. Freaking car is beautiful. I'm pretty pumped, pretty freaking excited. But you know, talk about this dip a little bit more because I don't really have anything else to tell you. That's all I really did today. I just kind of hung out. My buddy was here that I picked up from the airport last night. Hung out for the day, and you know, I went over to Chevy probably 3 hours ago to talk about my car. So then we went to the mall. I got not on this hat, but I got another fish hook from my other hat. It's they didn't have a solid orange one, which is what I wanted because the Eastern Outfitters is orange. But they had one that was kind of like a flamey one, and there was like a bright one and like a matte finish one, and I got the matte one because I didn't really want it all glossy. Like this one looks cool glossy. If y'all can see, it's the shiny paint, but it looks cool because it's freaking American. And this is really bright, but the Eastern Outfitters it's not, so the flames kind of go with it. It's cool. You know, it's freaking cool. It's freaking cool, y'all. The store that I go to, if you're from freaking anywhere in northeastern North Carolina, the Jacksonville Mall actually has a shit ton of mud jugs there. I think they said 72, and it's a smaller store. Like it's kind of hard to see if you haven't been in it. Like we walked by it a couple times before we noticed it was there the first time we went there. But I think it's Western Wear headquarters or something. So if you're from this area, northeastern North Carolina, head over there, get yourself a freaking mud jug. It's pretty sweet. All right, so on to the dip review. It's been in for a little bit, and there ain't no burn to it, like at all. I mean, my lip's a little torn up from these other SKOAL dips, and I'm trying to get rid of the cans because I have so many freaking open cans. It's pissing me off, and my wife hates it. She's a clutter freak, and I got like 3 cans on every freaking part of my house, so she's kind of like, get rid of this shit, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'll dip it. So I've been dipping it, minus the SKOAL Citrus, so I'm dumping out after the freaking SKOAL Suicide. But anyway, you know, my lips are a little torn up, so there's a tiny burn from that. But as far as like the actual dip, it doesn't burn. there's no burn to it because it's it's fruity, not girly. It's pretty girly. The flavor's a little bit more in the background than what I remember from before when I had SKOAL Berry. Before I remember it being like, whoa, freaking soury berry fruit. But now it's more of a mellow kind of sit in the background, which is good. I like that because sometimes that flavor is a little bit too overpowering for me. When I used to, you know, dip the Skol flavors more often than I do now, because I don't really dip them now. I like Copenhagen wintergreen. That's kind of my go-to thing, as y'all know from my daily dips. But yeah, no burn. It sits together real well. I'm not having any problems with it. I mean, I haven't had to fix it or anything, so that's a good thing. I thought I just heard somebody knock on my window. That was weird. So we'll talk about the movability. I'm about to move it. Give me a second. Gotta get some saliva and spit real quick. Get it a little bit more moist because the air's hitting it. It's real dry. From that, moves around pretty freaking good. Better than I think it was Skol Apple that like started to fall apart real bad. So movability is good. Would I recommend this dip? I would recommend it to beginners if you like, you know, you really want to dip for some reason. I mean, dip's freaking amazing, but you know, you don't want to start out with wintergreen or something because you're afraid of what it might do to you, or you don't want to do it in front of your friends and look like a bitch, whatever. But if you don't, it's just a funny story to tell people if you throw up or you get a real bad head buzz. But I'd recommend it to beginners. It's fruity, it doesn't hurt, you know, it pinches real easy, it sits real well together. So yeah, beginners, you know, you can do some freaking SKOAL Berry tobacco blend, and that'll help you out getting used to dipping. And just, you know, if you ever get tired of your everyday dip, because I mean, everybody wants something different once in a while. So this is just kind of a can you could have in the freezer whenever you're like, you know, I kind of want a fruity, you know, a different flavor, just something unique. Then SKOAL Berry is a very unique flavor. So you should, you know, get a can for that if that's what you're into. I mean, I'll definitely dip that whole can. I don't mind SKOAL Berry. It's not bad. It's not my favorite. You know, I'm not a fan of it, but it's not bad at all. I would rate this. I'm gonna have to give it a 7. I mean, it's not poor quality, obviously. It's, you know, 100% American tobacco. It says right there on the can. If y'all don't believe me, 100% American grown tobacco, just like the rest of Skol products. And you know, it sits together well. Tastes decent. It's not shitty. And I like it. I like it. I like it. It's pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Like I said, not an everyday dip because nobody. I mean, I don't want to dip fruity freaking dip every day. But whatever. So that's the review. Give her a 7 out of 10. And you know, give it a shot. If you haven't tried it before, it's something to try. It definitely is. And if you don't like it, somebody else will take it. A lot of dippers are, you know, they're like, oh, fuck Skol Fruits. Oh, free can? Yeah, I like that stuff. I just don't want to admit it because I look like a pussy or whatever. That's all I got for today, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video. And until tomorrow when I do the last Skol Fruit, which is Skol Peach. Which I like Skol Peach. I do like Skol Peach. We'll see if it's the same as when I used to dip it. But I did like Skol Peach before. And got a little story about that. It's pretty funny. But anyway, like I said, that's all I got for today. That's a dip review on SKOAL Burry. How should we say it? SKOAL Burry. Yeah, Burry, because I watched a video and it's because I Skol Cherry. For a friggin' real dipper 24 or whatever. Yeah, he's like Skol Cherry. I got a full can of Skol Cherry. I was making fun of him for it because it sounded funny as hell. Anyway, y'all. Usually, I end my videos with a stay classy, but today, I'm gonna have to end it with a keep it fucking American, y'all. Keep it fucking American. Go get the shirt, kaagear.com, or you can just go to rednecknation.com or rednecknationgear.com. I can't remember. I think both of them will bring you to the same page. Scroll down. There's like a thing that says our sponsored or whatever, and you'll have like Outlaw and all his stuff. KA will come up and order your freaking shirt there because they got some sick shirts. I got another one which is a gray one. It just says this thing without the Dixie flag. It says keep America American, peace through superior firepower. Same emblem, just without the Dixie flag. It's got a little one on the chest in the front and a big one on the back. Order one of those too because they're pretty sick as tits. But keep it fucking American. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the gosh darn channel. We got a lot coming up. And until I see y'all again, keep it fucking American. Catch you on the goddamn dip side.